and welcome to today's video. For those of you that may be new here, hi, my name is Becca. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a first trimester recap. I'm a ways into the second trimester. I am currently 20 weeks pregnant with my second. So I have a little boy who is going to be turning 2 here in August. Life has been very crazy and very busy, to say the least. My husband and I are currently building ourselves a house, and we're doing 95% of the work ourselves. We are actually coming up on a year since we started on this whole house build, which is crazy to think about. So to begin with, I'm currently 20 weeks pregnant. We actually just had our 20-week ultrasound, and we are planning to find out the gender, which we don't know yet. We're planning to do like a gender reveal later on this week. So we have like the envelope, and I honestly don't know how I'm like keeping myself from opening it at this point, but I figured I've waited 20 weeks so far, I can wait, you know, a few more days. So our baby is going to be due in November, actually towards the end of November. So I think the 22nd is like the official due date. With my first pregnancy, I actually ended up having my first son at 38 weeks. So I might actually have this baby a little sooner. You never know. So the end of last year, we were kind of getting to the place where like, okay, our son had just turned 1. I think we're, you know, ready to start trying for another baby. So we had decided that we were going to start trying in January because we knew that like with building the house and things, that with our timeline and such, we would want to get the house done before we had the baby. So we figured, you know, if we start trying in January, even if we were to get pregnant in January, we could maybe really work hard at the house and get in by August or September. So I was surprised to find out that I actually got pregnant a month sooner. I got pregnant in December, and yeah, I was really shocked, really surprised, and very excited. And I actually did share this in like my finding out that I'm pregnant video. That pregnancy did result in a miscarriage, which was really hard. I was 8 weeks at the time, and it's never something that you expect is going to happen to you, but I know that it happens to a lot of women, and my heart goes out to you if you have suffered with miscarriage in the past. It's not an easy thing to go through. So after the miscarriage, we weren't really sure if we would start trying right away again. We talked with my midwife, and they said that with early term miscarriages, it's typically pretty safe to start trying again as soon as you can. And so that's what we decided to do. And I ended up getting pregnant the second time that we tried. So obviously I'm very grateful that we were able to get pregnant still, and there was no complications with the miscarriage. And so far, no complications with this pregnancy, which I am so thankful for. So with going over like a first trimester recap, I feel very fortunate. I have not dealt with any morning sickness in this pregnancy. I know a lot of women do deal with it, and it is no fun, I'm sure. I mean, I've had like a couple days where I felt like a little sick, but not to the point where I'm throwing up every morning. Before I took the pregnancy test, I did have a feeling that I was pregnant, and it was just like a few little symptoms. Like one really weird symptom, like I don't get like the sore boobs or anything, but my boobs felt like inflated, like they were just like super fluffy. And that is like the one thing that I was like, okay, I think this means I'm pregnant. That, and then like extreme fatigue. Like not fatigue, I was just really tired in the evenings. I was like falling asleep at 8:30, which is so unlike me. I'm a total night owl. I love staying up late, but I literally would be like, babe, I'm gonna go lay down, and I was just like fast asleep super quick, which is, yeah, it was really, really bizarre. Around week 7 through 14, I started experiencing migraines, and I always get ocular migraines, which is where like your eyesight kind of goes away. So like bright lights could trigger it, or I found that if I didn't get enough sleep, I would wake up with headaches. And yeah, it was not really fun. I was like getting one like once a week, which isn't that frequent, but if you've ever had migraines before, like, you know that they can be super debilitating. I think I'm saying that right. They can just really throw you off. And with having a little toddler, it was just not good, not good. So I haven't had a migraine for at least a month, which I'm very thankful for. But I think like in early pregnancy, you just have like a lot of hormones. They say once you get into the second trimester, which starts at week 14, like your placenta starts producing more of the hormones and it's not so much your body. So again, early pregnancy is just lots of hormones, my emotions. That's another thing with all the hormones, my emotions were just like kind of like a roller coaster. I could just cry. Like there was an evening where we had a bunch of friends over and we were telling hilarious stories and I was laughing so hard to the point where I started crying and I couldn't stop crying. Like I was just like sitting there sobbing and it was so embarrassing because like we had people over and I was just like sitting, like I was like, I'm so sorry, I can't stop. It was pretty funny, but it was also, yeah, embarrassing. Another couple symptoms that I've been having, nothing like super severe and nothing that I can really complain about, but a little bit of lower back pain. I think that's pretty common for pregnancy. And then also like some round ligament pains, but that's only every once in a while. And then of course I'll go through like stages where I feel like giant, and then there's other days that I feel great and I feel fine. I think it's just like maybe the baby's going through growth spurts or what, I don't know. Besides all of that, I've been feeling really good. So yeah, very thankful for that. Also, baby's doing great. I started feeling baby move at 14, 15 weeks, around that time, which is really fun. Once I start to feel the baby move, it feels more real to me. And this baby, let me tell you, since I've started feeling the move and kick and all of that, they are definitely super, super active. So another thing I wanted to touch on is weight gain. I think a lot of women fear getting pregnant and like the weight gain that will come with it because it's rough. If you're a mom and you plan to have a few kids, like it's really hard because your body is constantly like going up and down in weight. You probably don't know this, but my first pregnancy, I gained so much weight. I gained 75, 80 pounds, which was terrible. I had so much water retention and swelling, and then also weight gain. Like it was not just water retention. Like a lot of people were telling me like, oh, it's fine, like once you have the baby, like all the water retention, like it's all gonna go away and you'll be fine, you'll go back to normal. Definitely not the case for me. I definitely gained weight. And in my first pregnancy, I wasn't active, I wasn't working out, I wasn't like eating junk food, but people were telling me that I needed to have like lots and lots of protein, which protein is very important when you're pregnant, and I still do get a lot of protein every day. But they were like telling me that I needed to have like snacks in between every meal, and I don't think my body needs that. So far I have gained 10 pounds, which is a decent amount of weight. And you know, I really hope to gain somewhere between 25 and 40 pounds. I know that's like a big range, but I do not want to gain over 40 pounds. Like that was so hard on my body, like just feeling so out of shape and then like having a little baby and being that big. It's just uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable for me. Now in the end, if I do end up gaining 80 pounds, which again, I'm praying that I do not, because I really don't want to, it's not the end of the world. All that really matters is having a healthy baby, healthy pregnancy, and healthy me, you know, healthy mama. And you know, after I have the baby, I can always lose the weight again. It may take a while, because let me tell you, it took me a while to lose that baby weight the first time. But you know, if I'm consistent with eating healthy and working out, there's really no reason why I won't be able to lose that weight after this baby. But again, I am feeling great and I'm so thankful for this baby. God has been so good and so gracious to us, and I'm trusting the Lord that He will give me a healthy rest of this pregnancy and keep the baby safe. And yeah, I cannot wait to have another little baby. It's gonna be so wonderful. And also, I cannot wait to find out the gender. So stay tuned for that video. I'm not sure if it will go up before this one or after. It may go up after, but again, I cannot wait. Also, I'm going to show you a little bit of a bump update I think pregnant bellies are so cute, so I'm going to show you where I'm currently at. All right, so this is my current bump. You can kind of see it's starting to get pretty round. I didn't really think out this whole outfit very well. I did want to wear something cute for the video, but I did put on some biker shorts so I could actually show you my belly. So this is what my belly is currently looking like. It's very white. My belly has not seen the sun at all this summer. But yeah, that is my 20-week bump update. All right, this is where I'm going to end today's video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you'd like to follow along on not only this whole pregnancy, but also on our house build, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you along on this whole craziness that's about to happen over the next 6 months. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.